Senator Koko Pimentel believes that a separate proclamation for the president and the vice president is not against the law. Grace Casin is at the House of Representatives to tell us why, live. Go ahead, Grace.
Yes, good evening, Jaco. The National Board of Canvassers will officially begin the canvassing of votes for presidential and vice presidential elections tomorrow at 2 in the afternoon. At 4 in the afternoon, the upper and lower houses convened for a joint session wherein they immediately approved and adopted the rules of canvassing. Senator Franklin De Leon then opened the electronically transmitted certificates of canvass, while House Speaker Feliciano Belmonte Jr. opened the manually counted local absentee voting. Then the Senate and the House Secretary officially opened the ballots containing the manually counted certificates of canvass. All of them were turned over to the Joint Committee, who will begin the official canvassing tomorrow at 2 p.m. Both houses have earlier finalized the rules of the House, which they will observe, being the National Board of Canvassers, or NBOC, who will administer the counting of votes for presidential and vice presidential race. Senator Koko Pimentel will act as the head of the Joint Canvassing Committee, who will be joined by senators from the majority, such as Senator Sani Angara Jr., Ralph Recto, Senator Sergio Osmeña, and Senator T.G. Gengona, and Senators Juan Ponce Enrile and Tito Soto as the members of the minority. To act as alternate members would be Senator Loren Legarda, Senator Cynthia Villar, and Senator Bam Aquino. For the lower house, the canvassing committee will be headed by Majority Leader Neptali Gonzales II. Congressmen comprising the joint committee from the majority will be Congressman Elpidio Barsaga Jr., Reynaldo Umali, Miro Kimbo, Rufus Rodriguez, and Fredinil Castro. One party list representative Silvestre Bello III will represent the minority. Alternate members will be Congressman Oscar Rodriguez, Representative Barry Gutierrez, Rolando Andaya, and Ronaldo Zamora. Meanwhile, expect a tighter security measure in the canvassing of votes for the vice presidential race. For this reason, the congressmen are anticipating delays in canvassing, as questions are expected to come from various camps as regard to the content of the certificates of canvass. Based on partial unofficial count of the PPCRV, Davao City Mayor Rodrigo Duterte has a wide lead against other presidential candidates. Meanwhile, Camarines Sur Representative Lenny Robredo lead over Senator Ferdinand Marcos remains 200,000 votes. Marcos' camp had announced that they would closely monitor the NBOC's canvassing. Gonzales, however, reiterates that it is the mandate of the NBOC to canvass and tabulate the election returns. They would only note down objections from different camps while the canvassing is ongoing.
Even under the section in the Constitution, yung referral mo lang sa election return. And doon sa election return, talagang sa Supreme Court mo na lang talaga binabakbakan yan.
So meaning
sa pamamagitan ng kung magfa-file ng protest later.
Meanwhile, the possibility of delays in canvassing, Senator Koko Pimentel said the proclamation of President-elect may go ahead of the Vice President in case an arguments arise between the two candidates in the Vice Presidential race.
theoretically possible, but in practice it has never been done. If you look at the other boards of canvassers, this has been done since time immemorial. The mayor proclaimed before the vice mayor, the congressman proclaimed, the governor proclaimed before the vice governor. Actually, it is not prohibited by the law.
Diego, despite this, the Joint Committee says they would stick to the rules that they previously approved, which says they should conduct a simultaneous canvassing of votes for presidential and vice presidential elections. Diego?
Thank you, Grace Casin, reporting live from the House of Representatives.